What's good, everybody? Sorry for the wait. Oh my god. Organizing these fucking magazines. Shit. What's up, Ronnie? Shit. That would sound lovely, but I have to go to my cousin's cookout that day. Shit. Hopefully, if nothing extra happens after, I can slide through. Yeah, I heard about that, Ronnie. What did he like file a lawsuit or get some money off that shit? It's crazy. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, because I think I know next week on the 16th, that's Eve and Trina, which that makes sense, I guess. The Soldier Boy Bow Wow, I know they have one to be announced, sponsored by Essence. So hopefully, if Essence is involved, then there should be some good shit. So I heard Tyler Perry is bringing Medea back, which I mentioned that earlier. Oops, okay. Wow. So I figured out a way to really organize these Jet magazines, just sort them out by music, TV, movies, celebrity, athletes. Oh yeah, Eve all the way. I mean, I fuck with Trina's music, but I'm not like an expert as much as Eve and stuff like that. Hmm. Hopefully it's better than the fucking Timbaland and Swiss Beats one. Oh, I bet. Send that to me, Ronnie, if you have a chance. Yes. Oh boy. But this has been calm. This has been calm as fuck, low key. I don't know what it is about vintage magazines or vintage shit that calms me down. But to each his own. Oh yeah, Sam, no doubt about it. You always know I got you. Well, by the way, before Troy shows up, I'm just gonna probably just get my shit together. I know my 8701 album's around here somewhere. Yeah, my family always does stuff last minute, so it was no surprise. I just wasn't expecting them because I know they didn't come for Christmas because of the whole pandemic, but still. Then my sister's over here telling me, oh, well. Sup, Clutch? Sup, Q? Q, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Hey, y'all remember this? Appreciate it, boss. By the way, man, halfway done with the Tupac movies. His latter movies are very hard to find, like Bullet and Gang Related. I'm trying to find those and shit, but I'm not gonna stop. Oh shit. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yes, that's what I'm trying to hide certain things so she won't trip about it. The clips is pretty cool. Not a big fan of them like that. Thank you. Okay.
What's good?
Yo.
What's up?
Not much, just chilling. How about yourself?
Chilling.
Shit.
What up?
So you really
What's good, yo? Clutch says, how long have you known me?
you said how long what?
How long have we known each other? Since 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Yep. We were on another podcast together.
Mm-hmm. About to start in a couple minutes, just organizing a
Reg,
few things.
Reg making like a 4 course meal and shit. What you having with those biscuits, yo?
Spaghetti, steak, and kale salad.
Oh shit, you having spaghetti and steak together?
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
That shit is that's a. I would be full just off of the steak alone, yo.
I mean, I'm not gonna have like a lot of spaghetti, just a little bit. Fuck it.
Right. You gotta save some for the weekend.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I was gonna cook yesterday, but I was like fucking tired yesterday, you know.
I feel you. Yeah, it was late.
I didn't.
Roscoe is Corrupt's younger brother, I believe. I heard Roscoe's first album.
I was like, who the hell is Roscoe? Roscoe Jenkins. Who's that?
Nah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You heard about the next verses?
Oh god. I'm not even hyped for it, yo.
You mean
Trina
even
and
Trina?
Eve, I don't come on. Trina ain't got no 20 bangers, man. I'm like, come on. Eve is gonna wipe the floor. I might not even watch that joint because Eve, I think Eve gonna beat her.
I'd rather watch that than Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
I'm not watching that album. Reg cooking up a feast over there, man. Biscuits too. He got biscuits in the oven.
Oh, I take the biscuits out.
Yeah,
Well,
I hope
I,
that's like a dinner for like other people besides you. You eating all of that on your own?
yeah.
Where's AJ?
AJ's fucking at Greensboro. He
You
was
gotta
involved like
save some for Ashley or something, yo. Like steak, spaghetti, biscuits, and we said kale salad,
yeah, kale salad.
bro.
Give me one
That
second. I
shit
got
is
some.
that's a lot. Reg eating like he pregnant.
Chill.
No, I don't drink soda. My thoughts on it, I don't like Trina. I'd never like Trina. I don't think she got 20 bangs against Eve. That's funny, man. Spaghetti and steak. Damn. Reg, your phone going off, yo.
All right. Whew. And Ti is dropping his last album.
Is it really the last one?
He must
Nah, he
think
got
he's
to go
going
back
for
to jail. He got to go back to jail to drop a classic. I want to see him back in jail, and then he can drop an album. You can't drop an album and you're still out.
it.
You know how he do.
Most of your success, you've been incarcerated.
I don't know what the hell. Reg be having all kind of like noises going off at his house.
That's my phone alarm.
Oh, that's your phone? I saw
Yeah.
it was your phone. Yeah, I need Ti to go back to jail and then drop a classic. And when he's out on bail, he doesn't drop nothing good. It's sad that I have to say that about him, but that's the truth. If you look at all his classic albums, he was incarcerated for them.
That's Ti, man.
You know, that's the formula. Don't you can't break the formula. When you're incarcerated, you make classics.
Like, go back to jail.
Yeah, he's due. He's due for like a couple years and back in prison. You know,
Hmm.
urban legend, trap music, King album, all Paper Trail, all of those he was incarcerated for. That's his best stuff. When you come out of jail, you come home, you give us crap like the Dime. What's it, Dime Trap? I didn't care for that album.
Dying track.
You know, you gotta go back in prison.
It's like
Better
go
lyricist, DJ Quick or Easy E. I'm going with Quick. I'm
quick.
always Quick fan.
Okay, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
What's up, you too? How's everyone doing this lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday morning? It's your boy Reg in the building. I'm my homeboy Try with me.
Uh,
And like I promised, we got the Van Halen part two. But before I start, I gotta show my sealed album of the day. This is Usher's first album.
oh yes.
Yes, released in 1994. I had to. You should find this Usher album after that picture I saw from earlier.
Right.
A little Usher X, but anyway, yeah. This is like when he was like very young. I want to say like 14, 15 when he did his fucking album. You have songs like "Can You Get With It," "Many Ways," "Whispers." Mind you, Puffy executive produced this album too and shit, and it kind of got criticized because of the fact that they thought that Puffy's material for Usher was way too mature for him and stuff like that. But it is what it is and shit. So yeah,
I
I
want to
like the
give.
album. You saw it?
No go ahead.
I said I like the album. I know a lot of Usher fans kind of ignore the album. I don't know why, but
It's a good album. It's a good album.
hmm
We already discussed that like last year, I think, or the year before
yeah.
last. Yeah.
hmm All right. So now we're going to talk about Van Halen.
I want to give a shout out to the homie from Nigeria, Emeka. He lives in Tennessee now. He went to a record store in Tennessee and he picked up the new edition Any Heartbreak album for me for like $2.99. So
Oh
shout out
shit.
to you, Emeka, if you're watching. Definitely a dope vinyl collector on Instagram. So I wanted to shout him out real quick.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Love that. That's my favorite album from them too.
Yes, that's the only new edition album I don't have on vinyl. Well, other than I have Home Again and the Greatest Hits on CD, but this everything else I got on vinyl from them. So I was glad to
Okay.
have this finally.
Shoot. All right. Well, right about now we are going to talk about the post David Lee Roth era. Now, if you guys would have asked me 5 years ago to if you talk about Van Halen after 1984, I would have said hell no, because I've never really been a big Sammy Hagar fan. To this day, I'm not really a big Sammy Hagar fan, but
Right.
there's certain stuff in that he did with Van Halen that caught my attention. And over the years, I came to somewhat appreciate Sammy Hagar
Mhm.
because, for one, I've always felt like he was a better singer than David Lee Roth, and I felt like with him and Van Halen at that time, it pretty much sustained their consistency because there've been plenty of rock groups that had different lead singers and they don't have like the same success or whatnot. But every album that they did with Sammy Hagar debuted at number one
Right.
and shit too. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And as far as David Lee Roth goes, I know you said you didn't hear the David Lee Roth albums, right?
I heard. I just heard the solo. I just heard like some of the solo albums. I didn't hear everything.
Okay, okay. Because I didn't hear the last David Lee Roth album because I was busy with some shit. But the last two David Lee Roth albums, so I want to stop at 1994 for right now. But yeah, man, we're gonna start it off with Van Halen's fucking 5150 album. This came out in 1986. Um, Also another thing I forgot to mention too was the fact that Ted Templeton left. He stopped producing for Van Halen after 1984, so that's why Eddie Van Halen pretty much took over most of the production, and then you also had Mick Jones doing some production here too, and Don Landy, which you can really tell by the sound like they were trying to go for that more conventional arena rock 80s sound with this one. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my least favorite album from the Sammy Hagar era. And the first single alone, Why Can't This Be Love? Hate that fucking song. Even to this day, that fucking dee 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 dee, that keyboard riff that Eddie was doing. And I don't mind Eddie using the synths and the keyboard. I don't mind that, but around this time too, he was relying on that a lot around these latter Van Halen albums, which we'll definitely talk about. But yeah, man. I feel like I don't know, man. I just feel, and I know y'all want me to do a review on this album. It's coming, trust me. But they voted. It's a vote. They
Oh, they
voted.
get
So
voted for that? Wow.
I said any Sammy Hagar album, Van Halen. This is one they voted for. I'm like, really? Okay.
Man.
Yeah, man. 51 to 50 was dope. Um, Get Up was pretty cool, but as a whole, huh, just be grateful. I'm just grateful that they stayed consistent for this long. That's all I'm saying. But eh, if this is your first Van Halen album, I would not recommend it. But if you want to hear what they sound like with Sammy Hagar, then definitely. I'm probably going to give this a 3 mics.
Sam giving it two.
I was close to giving it 2, but I'm gonna save that for the next
I
album.
haven't heard those. I only heard the David Lee Roth, some of the David Lee Roth solo albums. I didn't even hear the San Diego stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
You're
I
like
feel
coming in. If you're like just coming in on Van Halen, that's not to start with. Like I wouldn't start with the
no,
San Diego stuff. You're like mad
no,
late. It's like coming into like a mini series on episode 8.
exactly.
You know.
And yeah, man. So now we're gonna get into now we're gonna get into 1988. We're gonna go into David Lee Roth's first album. I mean, his second album. Excuse me, Skyscraper. Oh my fucking god! This album is probably my favorite David Lee Roth album, and I just heard this today. It wasn't. I don't think it was that successful as the first album that Eat 'Em Up and Smile, because like a lot of people did not like the sound that he did because he had like I don't know how to explain it, like a somewhat bluesy psychedelic, but at the same time it's still wrapped around in this synth pop. It was a very different sound for David Lee Roth. And it's interesting too because Stephen Vai and stuff like that, who work with Frank Zappa, he definitely helped produce this album too, which pretty much explains it.
What was the name of
Uh,
that song that he did with that we talked about last week? Where he had
just
like
to
the video.
Gigolo,
Yeah, that wasn't on the album, right?
nah,
Okay, I was looking for that
that,
song. I didn't find it on the album.
that was on the EP, the first EP he did.
Okay.
I think 85. But yeah, man, this one actually is a very good album. I love the song, Just Like Paradise. That was a single. Damn good. Oh my god. One of his best songs vocally. That Skyscraper, Stand Up. Yeah, this one actually caught me by surprise too. Because I don't know why I was just kind of expecting something like more glam metal and whatnot, but this was a more mature album in a weird way, but it still had that goofy David Lee Roth. So I'm gonna give this maybe like a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely gonna review this album one day. I don't care.
I liked Damn Good.
Yes, damn
That was
good.
a dope song. I just
Very
felt
dope.
like it was like you said, it was goofy and the sound sounded so dated and cheesy to me.
You,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of David's solo stuff, but I like the one song on there.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about the datedness in one album. Trust me, because yeah. Now, oh boy, Jesus. OU812 is the next album. First of all, the album cover. I swear these rock groups they try so hard to bite off the Beatles. Um, the Meet the Beatles album cover. That's right. I swear to God. And Van Halen was always like an original group,
Right.
and they did stuff by their own rules and stuff like that too. But yeah, this is again my least favorite album from Sammy Hagar. Um, Eddie again relying more on the synths, and the synths were not really that fucking good. It was more arena rock, and I hate when people say that Van Halen is like a glam metal band. I hate it, but this album has some glam metal moments in it and shit.
Right.
I can't remember a lot of shit from this fucking album. AFU Naturally Wired, that was okay for what it was.
Right.
When It's Love, I can take it or leave it. And another thing also that was also interesting was Michael Anthony was not doing a lot of background vocals around the Sammy Hagar albums and shit, which I felt like that was another key reason why I felt the album did not really that Van Hagar albums not really hit me as much.
Right.
But you know what? Like I said before, this debuted at number one. It was successful, but yeah, I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5.
Wow. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, and then this is also around the time when Eddie Van Halen, I think he was married Valerie Bertinelli around this time or earlier.
Right.
Yeah, so all right,
Vinyl
now
and Kick said people that say that it got it twisted. All the glam metal bands wanted to be Van Halen.
thank you, thank you,
Well,
Vinyl.
Vinyl and Kicks, come on here, cause you know more about this shit than I do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you about the Sammy Hagar ever. I didn't listen to none of the albums.
Yeah. So now, we're gonna get into David Lee Roth's 1991 album, "A Little Ain't Enough." This was produced by Bob Rock. Bob Rock was very busy around this time. He was working with fucking Motley Crue. He was working with Metallica on the Black album, with Aerosmith. Like he was very busy around this time. To a lot of people, this is like one of his weakest albums and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, this album has some joints though, but again, this was a weirdly dated album
Right.
because this was released around the time when glam metal or hair metal, whatever you want to call it, was kind of like falling down and stuff like that. And with this album and shit like that, some songs felt like it was could have been released in the late '80s and shit like that. Even though this album was recorded in 1990,
Mm.
but it was alright. It was alright. But the first couple of tracks, "A Little Ain't Enough," I like that one. "Lady Luck," "Shoot It," um, "Babies on Fire" was pretty cool, but at the same time, weirdly dated. Um, Three mics, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Three mics.
He said I don't mess with Van Hagar.
Shit. All right. Now we're gonna get into maybe my favorite album from Sammy Hagar, "For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge." Interesting title. And it's funny too because Ted Templeman returned for this album.
Right.
And I just knew about this like yesterday and shit. I just knew about this yesterday, so I was more excited about that. Everyone knows that song right now. Like, come to like Van Halen doing political songs. I mean, it actually worked well. It actually worked well. I'm not gonna lie. The video is pretty dope too. Pound Cake, love that track. I love the BMA performance that they did. Judgment Day was pretty cool. In and Out was pretty cool. Like, this is the Van Hagar album I wanted. This is what I wanted from them. Just down and dirty hard rock. If I was to pick any album that I can really put next to the 1978 to 1984 period, it might have been this one, in my opinion. And yes, Ronnie, they almost named this album "Fuck." Actually,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
almost named it "Fuck," but
Why did they change it last minute?
you know, I guess because of the fact that the label, of course, and the censorship, and I think Sammy Hagar kind of backed out of it
What
and
year was
whatnot.
this?
91.
Well, they could have put like the parental advisory sticker over the title, which is what they were doing anyway for a lot of albums.
Right, but like a lot of rock groups at that time, they weren't really using like a lot of parental advisory stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now they are.
Yeah, now they are, but at that time, the whole parental advisory was looked like as a joke to some people.
Right.
Because back in those days, parents actually had the common sense to let the kids know what is right to listen to, what's not right to listen to.
Right.
But now these days,
Not these days.
yeah. But yeah, this is a very, very, very good album. Sammy Hagar definitely did his thing on this one right here. This is no more than right now. So yeah, very, very hot album. All right. So now I'm gonna get to the last David Lee Roth album, Your Filthy Little Mouth. This was produced by Nile Rodgers.
Wow.
Yes. Same Nile Rodgers, Chic,
Mm.
um,
How did he do
Madonna.
that?
You said what?
How did he do that?
Well, around that time, he was working with a lot of rock musicians like David Bowie and all that shit. So it's not really that big of a stretch. Oh, for Unlawful, I'm gonna give that a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah. But yeah, Your Filthy Little Mouth, another weird album where he pretty much combined jazz and country and reggae. Like this was his quote unquote sign of the times. That makes sense. But there was actually some pretty cool songs.
They
Again,
did.
so what?
This is the one album I didn't hear. I didn't hear this album.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, but at the same time, it has that weird David Lee Roth humor. Like everybody got your monkey. Which I get was a cool song. Little Luck, Cheating Heart Cafe. I mean, this album again was pretty. It will take a while to get into because I don't even know what I would rate this album to begin with. So I don't know. I don't know. This is probably the only album I might just leave not answered for a rating because it's all over the place. All right. So after the live album that they came out with in 1993, Van Halen dropped their last album with Sammy Hagar called Balance. And believe it or not, I like it. I feel like this album was good, but not great.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? This whole album pretty much, it could the sound wise, it kind of continued off of For Unlawful, but at the same time too, it was also really trying to, balance more of the hard rock and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And around this time too, Sammy Hagar and Eddie and Alex were really going at it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he actually left the group on Father's Day.
Oh
If
wow.
I'm not, I think Father's Day of either this year or the next year because the next album that they came out with was like a compilation album, the best of Volume One.
Mm.
And Sammy Hagar, he didn't really want to do a compilation album because it was a lot. Like I said, it's a long story about all that shit. I'm just giving you the fair basis. And then I think he was having Father's Day, spend some time with his kids and stuff like that. And I think Eddie kept calling him saying, "Oh, we need you at the studio. We need you at the studio and shit like that too." And Sammy was like, "No, I'm spending some time with family."
Right.
And they were at it, and they fired Sammy Hagar over the phone. And around this time too, Eddie, he had quit drinking and smoking around this time. Like this was like another transitional album. but I like songs like Seven Steel, Amsterdam, Strung Out was pretty cool. Yeah, this album, I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. And then, like I said,
I
Sammy
think
Hagar.
I think the common denominator was Eddie. You didn't get along
Yeah.
with David. You didn't get along with Sammy. And then it's like they were like it was like Blackstreet, like a revolving door. This one leaves the group and then comes back.
Oh yeah. Like, but then a lot of people also say David had a huge ego too, like when he was leaving and shit too. So I feel like it was a combination of a lot of people to begin with.
Right.
So, oh boy, Jesus, Van Halen 3. This album makes me miss Sammy Hagar. So with Sammy Hagar gone, they were trying to look for the third member of Van Hagar to really shape their sound.
Right.
In comes Jerry Sharon, who was like the lead singer from the rock group Extreme, who did that one track like More Than Words. That one track from
I
you know that
remember
song,
that
right?
song. Yeah.
Yeah. Him.
It was two of those guys with long hair.
Yep.
That was a big hit back in the '90s.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Yeah.
And then Michael Anthony's the last album before he got replaced by Eddie's son Wolfgang. And Michael Anthony only played bass on 3 songs, where Eddie picked up the bass for the rest of the tracks. Jesus. This album is not
What
good.
do you call what category do you put the band Extreme in? Or were they like hard rock as well?
Alternative, I would say they're more alternative metal, alternative rock,
Okay.
because they weren't as raw for grunge. They weren't that grunge yet, but they were that weird era of alternative rock, that college rock kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
college rock. So
that
that means I
weird
like it,
era
right?
before Nirvana.
That
You
means I
know,
like it, right?
you said what?
I said that means I like it.
I never heard a lot of their music. I only heard that song, a couple songs. So
I feel
who
you.
knows, man? Who knows? But Mike Post, the producer, next to Eddie Van Halen, he's only known for doing TV theme songs like Law and Order, 18. This was the guy that was going to produce his Van Halen album. This was the guy right here, a motherfucking theme song composer.
Wow.
All right, but this album is fucking trash, man. Like,
Sam gave it a 1.5. So
him is being too nice. I'm gonna give this a one mic, like literally one mic. This whole fucking album is just unbearable. Never liked this
Vinyl
album.
Vinyl and Kick
Trash.
said they were more like straight up hard rock. Okay.
Okay, cool. And the last album, David Lee Roth returned, and they've been talking about, oh, they've been working on a new album, working on a new album, and in 2012 they came out with a different kind of truth. Pretty much, they redid some old song from the 70s and 80s that's not been released, rewrote them, did it for this album, and dare I say, I like this album. It's not perfect. It's not perfect because there's still some parts I didn't really care for. Like, I didn't care for the song "Tattoo" after a while, but I like Junior's Blues, Bullethead, Honey Baby Sweet All. That was pretty good too. I miss Michael Anthony doing the backing vocals. Um, but he did do I mean not him. His son Wolfgang, played bass, and whatnot too. Like Wolfgang, he did his thing. I'm not gonna lie, but he ain't no Michael Anthony and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5. And yeah, this is actually the last Van Halen album, of course, because Eddie Van Halen, of course, died
Right.
um last year. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, man. So that concludes the Van Halen discography breakdown. That concludes it.
Cactus said, "Do you listen to Red Fox albums?"
Of course.
The comedian.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you big dummy. Yeah, Red Fox is that dude and shit. Mm. I don't know what it is about people driving on the highway, but they always want to do some fucking tricks and get mad when you get called out and they get called out for it.
Road rage.
Yeah.
And that happens.
So I beat my horn at this nigga like yesterday and shit like that because he almost hit my car. And he's gonna be looking at me like, what? So I beat my horn again. So cause I thought he didn't hear me. And I was trying to see like, yo, what's up? You almost hit me and shit. He's like, what? Yo, get out the fucking car. Tell me get out the fucking car and shit.
You already have a temper problem. You don't need to be caught up in no road rage shit.
Exactly.
Now I would love to do a Queen discography. I'm down for that because I've listened to more albums than of theirs than Van Halen.
Oh yeah. The Queen discography, that's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh,
Reddy's just
BT
going
dropped
by
that.
whatever Ronnie says. Okay, we're gonna do the Queen discography now.
I said that would be interesting. I never said officially
Oh,
I'll do it.
you're not sure if we're gonna do it.
Not yet. I mean, well, not at this moment. Let me say that. It's probably gonna be months from now. But oh, I forgot. BT had that new show with all those members from the girl groups called the Encore or some shit like that.
That started already
Yeah, it started today.
on BET. I'll have to
Yeah.
check. Who was on it again?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. But I know one of the members from what's that group? Total is there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
One member from Danny Kane is on there
Oh Lord,
because they're trying to come together and make an R&B super group.
why?
That's what the reality show is.
Why? Danny D. Kane. Oh Lord, I never liked them.
Danny Kane is R&B.
They
I never knew
considered
that.
R&B. That was 2000s R&B. So
Oh God. Oh, the BET Awards nominations came out too.
oh Lord,
Yeah.
how bad is it?
I'm gonna read those in a minute. Okay, but these are the members. If this fucking ad can get out my fucking screen, but Aubrey O'Day from Danny Kane, Keely Williams from 3LW. Oh shit, it's already a failure. Shamari DeVoe from Black. What the fuck?
That's Ronnie DeVoe's wife.
Um, Irish Grinstead and Lamisha from 702. Nevia Nash and Felicia King from Cherish. And
Wow.
Falon. We moved this fucking ad out the god. Fuck it,
I might not even watch it.
Falon King and Pamela Long from
It
Total.
just
Yeah,
sounded bad. It sounded bad.
they'll make a reality show out of everything these days.
Jesus Christ.
We all know that album's not gonna come out. We all know,
Exactly. Or at
and of
least single.
course the trailer is gonna show them all arguing. Of course,
Maybe one single, if anything.
whatever happened to the dating reality shows and shit? Whatever happened to reality shows? Well, the VH1 celebrity reality show. Whatever happened? Now everybody making reality TV and shit. Give me a
Exactly.
flavor of love for shit.
No, please don't give me that.
Give me I
Fuck
love
a
New York. Give me New York in a reality show and shit. Fuck. All right, so these are the BET Award nominations and shit. Album of the Year: Chloe and Allie, Ungodly Hour. Okay. Nas, King's Disease. Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels. O spelled in Heaux.
right.
Megan Thee Stallion, Good News. The Baby, Blame It on the Baby. And Try's favorite album, The Weekend, After Hours.
Oh yes, he gotta win. Gotta win that. He got robbed at the Grammys. They gotta make up for that.
I have a feeling they're gonna either give it to Megan or the baby. Knowing BET,
Please don't.
that's
Please
female
don't.
R&B. Beyonce. Why am I not surprised? Her. Jasmine Sullivan, Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, and SZA.
Mm.
Huh.
Damn.
Jasmine, her. I mean, I won't be surprised they gave it to Beyonce. I won't be surprised, but um, best male R&B, if you want to call it that.
Oh, Nas.
Black, Anderson Paak, okay. Chris Brown, another BT favorite. Giveon. I need to actually hear more of his music. Actually,
Who?
Giveon.
Okay.
Tank. Oh Jesus Christ.
No.
The Weeknd. Honestly,
The Weekend.
yeah, The Weeknd. But knowing BT, he'll probably do some sneaky shit. But who knows?
Well, who's winning if it's not him?
Because they'll probably give it to Chris Brown or somebody.
Chris Brown.
But
His
I,
last album was
I
good.
got Young Thug album or whatever. Best group: 21 Savage and Metro Boomin, Chloe and Ali, Chris Brown and Young Thug, City Girls, Migos, and Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak.
I would like Silk Sonic to win, but only did one song.
I have a feeling it's going to be the City Girls, but I would rather Chloe and Ali to win because that Ungodly Hour album was actually
I
pretty
think it'll be
good.
them or Migos.
I doubt it's Migos. I
You
doubt
doubt it's
because
Migos?
Migos
Migos
ain't
won.
really
Didn't
been
Migos win
popular.
last year? They won the group thing last year.
I forgot, man. To be
Cause
real with you.
yeah, Griselda was in there and they beat Griselda.
Yeah, they did win. Yeah, but Migos has not really been popping like that for me. I don't know
Then why they nominated?
because it's BET. BET always have their main favorites and shit. They always disregard real music and shit.
I'm not
You got to
even.
go to the
I'm not a
Soul
fan
Train
of them
Awards for
Griseldas. I'm not even gonna watch it.
that. Best collaboration: Cardi B and Megan WAP, The Baby and Roddy Rich Rockstar, Khaled and Drake Popstar, Jack Harlow featuring The Baby, Tory Lanez and Lil Wayne What's Poppin' remix, Megan featuring The Baby Crybaby, and Pop Smoke featuring Lil Baby and The Baby for the night.
All I'm hearing is baby. So
Right,
which is
all
whatever.
these babies.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, if I had to pick one, it'll probably be WAP. But I can't stand almost. Besides Crybaby, I can't stand all these other fucking trash songs.
Mm-mm.
Oh Lord, oh wow. Best male hip hop: The Baby,
Of course.
Drake, J. Cole. Okay, who is this Jack Harlow motherfucker? Who is this Jack Harlow?
No.
Lil Baby and the late Pop Smoke. No Conway. Nah. No Benny, no Conway. Nah.
No.
Of course,
No Freddie.
Lil Baby. Of course, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
I would rather J. Cole win than this one. I want J. Cole to win.
Maybe he could still win.
But I feel like if they're going to give it to him, it's probably because he's quote unquote retiring.
Right. J Cole.
Best female. Oh, go ahead.
J Cole's retiring.
Yeah, he said the off season is going to be his last because he's doing that
We'll
basketball
see.
shit now.
We'll see. I thought he left the basketball though. I think he
No,
left.
he's still doing the basketball.
He's still doing.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be coming up with a mixtape also.
Yeah, mixtape and an EP or some shit like that. I don't know.
Everybody's retiring.
Best female hip hop R&B, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Corey LeRae, the KKK member Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion,
Oh, man.
Lotto, formerly known as Mulatto,
I
and
don't listen to pop music.
Saweetie.
Reg is more in tune with these cats than I. I don't listen to Pop
Yeah,
Smoke or
yeah.
Saweetie or
Fuck Pop. I'm sorry, but fuck Pop
I
Smoke.
can't listen to those people. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck, but I never cared for Pop Smoke. I'm
Uh,
sorry, but fuck
no,
Pop Smoke.
I'm not gonna listen to him because the nigga dead now. It's not gonna happen.
Thank you, thank
You
you,
know,
thank you.
we gotta be
I don't
real
give a
with
fuck if
ourselves.
niggas get mad at me or not. I'm just being real. Niggas didn't really give a damn about all these rappers till they die and shit. I'm being real.
I'm not doing all that.
I don't give a fuck what y'all motherfuckers say. I'm keeping a buck right now. Fuck
You
Pop
gotta.
Smoke. Fuck Juice World. All the motherfuckers. Y'all want put them in your top rappers list. Nah. Until motherfucker died and shit. That's when y'all motherfucker want to give them y'all fucking respect. Fuck that shit.
I just grew up on bars. I don't think none of these artists know what bars are, and they definitely don't
Yo,
sound like they got bars. So it's
uh,
just not for me. It's just not my music.
video of the year. Up. Cardi B. WAP. Cardi B. Okay, I'm sorry, but I feel like if they do these categories, I feel like it should be just one artist, one vote. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. It's fucking biased to have all these artists. I'm being real because they could have given it to other people, but that's my opinion. But you know
I
what?
saw J Cole uh, play the basketball. I'm like, he's not that good. So I don't get. Is he supposed to be like this star player? I'm like, the first game he had like 4 points and 4 rebounds. I'm
I
like,
don't know.
he wouldn't get that in NBA.
Shit.
I'm like,
Chloe and
maybe
Allie.
Africa got different rules. Cause I'm like, he's not good from what I've seen.
Yeah. Chloe and Allie do it.
Clutch is laughing. Clutch, you already know we wouldn't even sign him on the Knicks. That's how bad he is. And the Knicks need help. I still wouldn't sign J Cole. He's not good. Like he needs to just stick to playground basketball. I love him as a lyricist, but I don't think he can play. I think that was a publicity stunt just to promote his album.
This nigga said Playboy basketball, playground basketball.
Brian McKnight. I've seen Brian McKnight play ball. Brian McKnight is a better ball player than J Cole.
Hell, R. Kelly's a better ball player.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. I never seen R. Kelly play. Can he play? I never seen R. Kelly
Yeah, they
play.
say he can play.
I don't know.
Uh, Go Crazy, Chris Brown and Young Thug. Drake featuring Lil Durk, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Leave the Door Open.
I have
Oh,
a feeling they're gonna get one, just for that one song.
man, that's what I'm feeling too. But I don't know, man. I
They
just feel like they're
give
just.
them. This would be the category for them to win in for that one song. I mean, because when the album come out, people are gonna stream it. So
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say the new artists. I don't even give a fuck about these new
yeah,
artists.
Master P played ball. Like he was actually on an NBA team. Like I want to say like in preseason, but I don't see it for J Cole. I don't know what's so great about him in playing ball.
Shit. The Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award. Just say the Best Gospel Award for God's sakes. BB Winans in Jesus' name. CC Winans Never Lost. Oh, jeez. Her Hold Us Together. Oh wow, her has gospel songs. The Puff Daddy of gospel music, Kirk Franklin with Strong God.
Oh Lord.
GP on your rip man.
Um,
Marvin Sapp, thank you for it all. And Cora, aka Tamla Man, Touch from You. Honestly, I'll give it to that Tamla Man. I fuck with Tamla Man and shit.
favorite My favorite PS1 game was NBA Live. Um, I just had fun with those basketball games back then before 2K came out.
Oh yeah.
What was your favorite PS1 game?
PS1. I don't really play the PS1 like that. I'm gonna be real with you, but
Right.
one of my favorite memories was the South Park video game.
Hmm.
That was like some of my earliest memories. I think I played the Wu Tang video game once. I didn't really care for it.
I never played that one. I always wanted to play it.
Yeah. The BET Her Award. I'm not even gonna say all these. Kind of Alicia Keys featuring Khaled, So Done. Brandy, Chance the Rapper, Baby Mama.
I actually like
Bree
that song
Steve. Yeah, that was alright.
with Brandy.
Bree Steve's Anti Queen. Baby Girl, Chloe and Alley. Sierra Rooted. SZA Good Days.
I heard Prince used to play. I never saw Prince play basketball.
Yeah, They only started saying that shit after Chappelle show. That shit. Well, actually, no. The Love Sexy tour. He had like a basketball court in the Love Sexy
Hmm.
tour too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this nigga had a basketball court in a tour. That's all the nominations. I didn't even know that bullshit.
Special is question: Instagrams versus or Regis beat battle. Regis beat battles is better, but
Yeah.
we're getting copyright and like fucking violations right now. So
Shit, I might have to move this to Instagram. Fuck this shit.
yeah, right.
We might have to move this to
I
Instagram
don't
if we
know
can't.
because now I think Instagram Live might shut it down too.
Well, if we do it on Instagram Live, we just might have to do like 10 songs instead of 20, I guess.
Right.
Cause
Um,
yeah, cause I since like you can do Instagram on the PCs now and shit like that, I feel like that's much
mhm.
better. Because it's fine. I just find it mad funny. There's all these motherfucking white YouTubers who will play 4 songs. They don't have shit going on, but then we don't even play the whole fucking song. We don't play the whole song. Niggas always on my ass.
Sam said his favorite PS1 game is Final Fantasy VIII. I didn't like none of
Ooh.
those games to tell you the truth. I
Oh
never got
man.
into Final Fantasy.
I only got into Final Fantasy because of Kingdom Hearts, believe it or not.
Oh, that's what led you to that game.
Yeah.
Wow, I couldn't get
Yeah,
into it.
fucking Sora, Axel, all them motherfuckers.
New school mainstream. I can't listen to it, man. It's just not for me.
JP, are you with me?
Kirk Franklin. Wow, he's still getting nominated.
Yeah, you know he's one of BT's favorites too.
Crazy. Chrono Trigger. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this month for later. Fuck that.
I love sports games, but I need more of a challenge. So like I said,
Same.
like unless you're playing against like a homeboy of yours or something, I don't. Once I finish the season, it's like that's it for me. Like I need a more of a challenge. I can't play Madden over and over again. So
Yeah, I'm real with you on that.
like I'll do the season mode. Um, I might play with like all the teams to see like how they are this season, but after that, I'm just put it down and just go into another game. It's just I need a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like playing Madden or NBA 2K all the time is a challenge for me. It can get really boring. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you. I don't understand how niggas play that shit for hours and hours and hours.
look,
Like,
I have cousins and friends that they play 2K every day. They can play Madden every day. That's cool. I just don't. I used to be able to do that. I don't feel like that anymore though. I just feel like it's like just playing different games. It's like it's more of a challenge to play a RPG game or a shooter game for me than just playing a sports game all the time.
I agree. Yeah, I'm more of a role playing fighting game motherfucker too and shit.
Even fighting games, it's like you can find new ways to beat the your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like using the same finisher, like you could find other ways to beat them. So they need to bring out like better fighting games. I think we're not in the era anymore where we had like great fighting games like we used to.
So you don't like Tekken 7?
Tekken for me like I don't know, maybe it was for me like the early Tekken games on PlayStation it was like a slower pace for me compared to like see I'm so like used to playing Double Dragon and playing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Those games were like the speed of those games were like fast paced, and then when I started playing Tekken, it was like the moves that the players would do, they were like real slower for me. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while to get used to, but I mean I haven't played a Tekken game in a long time.
So that's what's
Like Soul Calibur, like they all move at a different speed when you fighting. I mean compared to Tekken.
you know that the Jones girls' sons have not reached back to me yet.
he busy?
I'm gonna try emailing him
Hey,
again
just hit him
tomorrow.
up again. Like, he wants to come on the show. I would love for him to come on. Bring PJ, bring Shirley Jones. Let's discuss their legacy.
I agree.
Nobody else is gonna do it. So, you got my mama subscribing to you now and shit.
Shout out to
She's like, oh,
Mama.
I gotta see this. The Jones family on here. I gotta see this.
Yes. Yeah, bring them all in, man. Shit.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we messed up on. I think that's Unsung's fault. We just going by what we saw on Unsung.
Right. And Unsung has been messing up
You
on
know,
certain
that's
artists and
on them.
shit.
They have the power to edit things out and put things in and whatever. So they more than welcome to come on and clear things up.
Right.
PS1 on N64. Well, PS1 for me. I didn't play N64.
I'm gonna go with 64.
I was done with Nintendo after Super Nintendo. Better lyricist, Exhibit or Kendrick. I'm going with Kendrick. Exhibit is definitely underrated. Though. I definitely want to discuss some Exhibit albums because I feel like he's always been underrated.
That's a hard question, low key. I'm gonna have to
Exhibit is
go with,
dope. He's a dope lyricist too,
yeah.
and he didn't get half of the publicity that Kendrick got.
A lot of West Coast rappers don't get half the publicity Kendrick got.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
And I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying like a lot of West Coast artists, if you don't rap like Snoop or Pop, so they don't really get like a lot of the publicity and shit.
East, West, South, a lot of there's underrated artists in every region. So
Right.
favorite Prince song? I don't know. That's too hard.
Adore.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. Those are like my favorites. Um, Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm not going back out tonight. You know. Oh shit. Hmm. Yeah, we had a dope Q&A this morning, man.
And you did? My mother
Yeah,
saw it. I heard about it. I didn't watch. I didn't. I wasn't even around for that.
yeah, man. Because I was supposed to have show with one of my friends, but she kind
Hmm.
of canceled last minute. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live for like an hour, see who's live and shit. Because I was literally about to turn it up because ain't nobody was on live, but then niggas started asking me some dope questions. I was like, fuck it,
Rap City or MTV Raps. MTV
MTV
Raps.
raps.
They had the better host to me.
But Rap City, held its own in the 2000s, late 90s, 2000s too.
Right.
Man, I to this day I'm still trying to find some full episodes of Yo MTV Rap. That's still hard to come by.
I don't know. They took a lot of them off of YouTube.
Right.
They're not on DVD.
But we have full episodes of TRL and shit. Okay. And SNL. Okay.
Uh, it's supposed to be coming back. Supposedly they're
No,
coming back on Paramount. So
no. Wait, Yo MTV Raps?
yeah,
No,
I don't
no.
know how true that is, but
They've been saying that for years.
I know. But they have to deal with Paramount. So the
Uh,
Paramount streaming now.
ew.
Who knows?
Is everything going to Paramount now? Like, what the fuck?
Well, a Paramount since they got the streaming that they put in all the MTV got the new shows going to Paramount streaming. Like they got the new Real World episodes. They bringing back Behind the Music, that's coming back.
Hopefully,
I
it's
think
a
that's
good
in July
artist.
because they showed the trailer like it has like new episodes of Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe and J Lo.
They did a J
Supposedly
Lo.
Paramount. Huh?
They did a Lo behind the music before.
Well, they doing another one.
What? Ugh.
Cause it's J Lo. They doing the popular artists. They doing Fat Joe. You know, Busta Rhymes. They doing them. They showed the trailer for that, and supposedly Young TV Raps is gonna be on Paramount streaming, but I don't know when.
Oh God. And Dr. Dre, ain't he blind and stuff like that?
Huh?
The Dr. Dre, the host, he's blind and shit too.
Is he? He's blind.
Yeah, he's having an eye
But
problem.
they haven't said who's gonna. I mean, if you bring back MTV Raps, you gotta have both of them, or at least Ed Lover back on it. I don't see what the point of bringing it back and the original host ain't on it.
Mm.
What would be the point of bringing it back then? And who's gonna host it? With Terrence? Like who you having? Who's hosting that? Nick Cannon? You know? Yeah, they're doing a J Lo update version. Basically, that's basically what it is. Yeah, July 29th. That's when it comes back on. So, I mean, I don't know. If they're bringing back their old stuff, I think Unplugged they brought back also, but it's like once in the blue they showing that.
Oh
I don't
God.
know what I don't know what they. MTV has like video. They have their video channels still, but it's like on like the live TV apps like Pluto TV. It's on those. It's not on the
Yeah.
main. The main station is just for like the reality shows, and then like the video channels they got on the other apps.
Oh God.
So if you want to see like MTV Block, that's on the live apps and um, the old school videos and stuff. They still have the videos, but they don't show their videos on the main channel. They have those for like the streaming apps now.
They already did a Behind the Music on LL Cool J too. What the?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but they I saw the commercial for the new season like I think it was like 2 weeks ago they showed it. So that's gonna be on Paramount streaming. It's not gonna be on the main channel no more. Because for some
I mean,
reason they're obsessed with Jersey Shore and Teen Mom OG and these bitches are like 30 years old now.
the Busta Rhyme Behind the Music. I'm interested in that one.
That's a new Buster. Well, I don't think they ever had a Buster Beyond the Music, right?
They never did.
Right. Okay. Well, he's getting his own episode, so he's like, talking about from leaving the new school and signing with Aftermath and now releasing ELE 2 and all that. I could have sworn Fat Joe had an episode already as well.
He had an unsung.
Oh, he had an unsung. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he's getting his own behind the music as well. So
Eh,
and he's not gonna tell everything. He's not gonna talk about Terror Squad for too long.
nah.
You know. Did I see Casino in the theater? No, I didn't see Casino in the theater when it came out. Anthony Hamilton or John Legend? I got John Legend. I like his music better. But Anthony Hamilton is underrated. I wouldn't give him a versus though. Like I know they were trying to do that with Music Soul Child. I'm like, nah.
That's funny.
Not too many people are gonna tune in for that one. I don't know what MTV is doing to tell you the truth. Like they're bringing back like their famous shows, but it's like they're not. It's not on the main channel. It's like you got to see it on streaming.
Cause that's the thing. Streaming is the new thing now. I'm
Okay,
sure.
then what's the point of having the main channel then? Like to show Jersey Shore for what? Who's watching that? Teen Mom OG and these chicks are like 30 years old with like 3 4 kids. Like who's watching that? Those shits could be on streaming too. You know what I'm saying? So if you if you grew up watching the Unplugged and the Real World and all that, you gotta go to streaming to watch that stuff. The new seasons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I stopped watching MTV a long, long time ago. I don't know what the hell they doing.
MTV is funny.
You know, Buster Rhymes, Flip Mode Squad, or Death Squad. I'm going with Death Squad. Definitely Death Squad. They put out better shit. But Buster was Flip Mode. Like nobody other than Rob Digger came out with like one album and
Yeah.
Rampage. The rest of them cats didn't even come out with shit. Spliffstar never came out with no album. Or Lord Have Mercy and I don't watch MTV no more. The nostalgia factor is still there because like I said, like they still have their old school channels, but you just gotta find it on streaming. So if
Thank God.
anything, I would, huh?
I said thank God for Philo.
Thank God for what?
It's the streaming service I have, the live TV show I have and shit.
Oh yeah, like if you want to watch the old shit from them, like yeah, they still got their old stuff, but that's on streaming though. You gotta
Except
you
for your
gotta
own TV.
get like the live TV apps for that.
They don't have your own TV rap, so
They don't got that on. What they had like the Young TV raps like a block, what they call it, a block for like 2 hours, where they just show like they're not showing the actual show, they showing like the videos.
yeah, but them videos are like in the 2000s and shit. I don't know.
Nah, it's the actual old school videos, but it's only for like from maybe, let's say, like from 4 p.m. to like 7 p.m., or like from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Like they don't have like they're not showing the actual shows, it's just the videos.
Oh wow.
But you could see them shits on YouTube though. Like they got old school videos on YouTube.
True, true. That's why I kind of prefer VH1 Classic over MTV Classic.
What Flipmode Squad project was Rock Marcy involved with? He wasn't involved with none of them. He left. He left by the time Imperial came out. He left. Like if anything, he did. I know he was on the Violator track that they did on the first Violator album, but he wasn't on the Imperial album. He was there briefly, and then he bounced, and he started doing his own thing, and then they signed Papoose. Papoose didn't do shit with them. That was a waste of time.
Mm.
CMW or SCC. CMW.
CMW as in the Compton's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to CSC SCC though. They follow me on Instagram, so shout out to them. I never listened to their music, but salute to them. VH1 Soul, yep. They don't have that anymore.
Don't have BTJ no more. We don't even have Centric no more either.
Nope. That's gone.
Fucking fire.
All that shit is gone. They're not bringing none of that shit back. BT Uncut and all that shit. All that shit is gone. They need to bring that shit back though.
They need to. I'm
Better
gonna check.
Lyricist, Corrupt, or MC8. Huh?
I'm gonna check something downstairs right quick.
You gonna show me what?
I'm gonna check my thermostat downstairs right quick.
Oh, Corrupt definitely. Favorite album by Public Enemy. My favorite album is Apocalypse 91. But it's right there with favorite Black Planet for me because those two albums I grew up with at the same time. So just buying those two albums back to back, those were like my first like two Public Enemy albums I bought. So I love both of them equally. Music and Our Message, that's like another favorite of mine. It takes a nation of millions. Basically, like the early Public Enemy stuff. Like after, I want to say after the He Got Game soundtrack is when they started to take a dive musically for me.
What y'all talking about?
Public Enemy, your favorite Public
Oh,
Enemy album.
Fear of Black Planet.
That's coming up. We're doing the Public Enemy discography next week.
Yes, sir. Juneteenth.
Yeah, and BJ's gonna be with us for that. Hopefully.
Sir.
Yeah, BT not the same. I don't watch nothing on BT no more.
BET.
Favorite member, Flavor Flav, because he was always himself, and he always liked to have fun, and he didn't care what people thought about him. And, as opposed to like Chuck D, who was more serious, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Flavor Flav definitely. You can't call yourself Public Enemy without Flavor Flav. Like he is part of the group to me.
Yeah, you know Rick Rubin didn't want him in the group at first.
Why?
He felt like he was too goofy.
But that's they always say that about Flav. I mean, ODB was goofy too, but he could spit when he was ready to do his thing. So you know,
That's funny, man.
it would just be Chuck D and the S1W soldiers and that's it. Like you gotta have Flavor Flav in there. I mean, think about the people that left. Sister Soldier left. Professor Griff left. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like they were strong when they had Griff in the group and they had Sister Soldier when she was doing her thing. You gotta keep Flavor. He's part of the group.
Sex Flavor at all costs.
Now his solo stuff I don't care for, but within Public Enemy he did his thing. I felt like if when he went solo, that same production that the Bomb Squad gave Public Enemy, they should have gave Flavor Flav as well, because he would have had a classic.
Right.
You know, this man is a like giving you songs that's still timeless right now. 911 is a joke. That is an all time classic song. We will forever be going through shit like that in this country. You know what I'm saying? That's his best song to me with Public Enemy.
Can't do nothing for you, man. Y'all remember that
No,
one?
can't do nothing for you, man. That was in the house party on the house party soundtrack. That was on Favorite Black Planet classic song. More news at 11 on the Apocalypse 91 joint. Like I would have enjoyed a whole album full of those songs from Flavor Flav with the Bomb Squad production. That would have been a classic album. Favorite Beatles album? What's my favorite Beatles album? Abbey Road. That's my favorite Beatles album. I haven't
Interesting.
listened to all these stuff, but Abbey Road. I've heard the White Album. I've heard Sergeant Pepper, but I love Abbey Road a little bit more than those other two albums.
Yeah, Abbey Road for me all the way.
Ghetto Boys or NWA? NWA for me.
NWA.
Better TV show character, Gina or Pam? Gina definitely. I mean, Pam just had the booty, but Pam was just too hood.
Pam just had the booty.
Pam would just spaz out
Pam
anyway. She
just
ain't she
had
ain't
the
care. Like Gina, you could
Pam
take Gina
over
to
Gina every
Pam over
day.
Gina. Why?
Pam over fucking Gina.
Why? Why are you picking Pam?
Cause I felt like Pam had more depth as a character than Gina and shit.
How?
All Gina was cool, but all she fucking did was just
What
fucking
you
yell
mean?
and all that.
What you mean? What you talking about? They
Like
never made
Gina
no
was,
season finale around the Pam character. It was all about Gina and Martin. What you talking about? She didn't have no depth as a character.
yeah, she had more depth as a character. Yeah, I
How?
said it.
How?
You said what?
They never made no Pam spinoff.
They were actually about to.
There was. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
They made a pilot. Tyrese was supposed to be on the shit, but
Tyrese playing who?
like a
Who's
delivery boy, because
Tyrese?
Pam was supposed to have gone to like work at a record company,
Mm.
but Tyrese was supposed to be in it, but of course it didn't go too well. Of course,
What was he bitching and complaining then?
I don't even know.
Like he did for Green Lantern and for his Fast and Furious spinoff that he never got. Who was Tyrese playing? Like what? Her artist or something? I remember like in the last season she was working at the record company.
Yeah, that's how that spinoff was supposed to come about. Yeah,
Right. And where was Gina gonna be?
Well, at that time, Teacher Campbell was suing Fox because of the whole sexual harassment shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. So she
Yeah,
wasn't gonna be on the show. Now you gotta have Gina on that show if you give Pam a spin-off.
of course.
At,
It
at
ain't
least a
gonna have
couple cameos. She can't just be. It's just all Pam and no Gina. That wouldn't have lasted then.
now you see why the show didn't go through.
Oh man. Oh, so they were planning on having Gina on there too.
No, no,
No.
nope.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, you got it. That shit wouldn't have lasted without Gino being on there. That's like her best friend. You gotta have her on there. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying on Nas Stillmatic. I got Stillmatic.
Get Rich or Die
Get Rich.
Trying.
Get Rich is great. I got Stillmatic though. I love that album. What do you think about Body Count Crab Killer? What do you think about it? I haven't heard it.
Body Count Cop Killer.
Crab Killer? Is that what he said? Crab Killer. Is that do they have a song called Crab Killer, or you meant Cop Killer?
Well, they do have a song called Crap Killer. I'm concerned, actually. But if you're referring to Cop Killer, I love that song. Very relevant
Oh
today.
yeah, I know that song. That was big over here. That was big everywhere. Just. Better TV show. Real Bel Air. Huh? Better TV show
Better TV
character. Well, Will definitely. I mean, Jazzy was cool, but only liked it when he got kicked out by Uncle Phil. I don't feel like he brought any depth to his character. What depth did he have?
Now he was just a comic
He was
flow.
just there. Yeah, he
You
was just there to get kicked out by Uncle Phil, and that's the best part of it when he was Uncle Phil just kicked him out.
wearing the same shit. Ah!
Right, right. Yeah, what was up with that? This they showed the same cutscene over and over. I'm like, how was Jazzy wearing this same shit, and he just came in like a whole summer short set, and I
Because
didn't care for that. Like that's real lazy on their part.
because I think Will explained it that I think they were gonna shoot multiple times when he got thrown out, but they just felt like that one time. I think
Nah,
because
he
Jazzy
he needed multiple. There was so many different ways that Uncle Phil kicked him out of that house. Like they need to shoot that as well. Like shoot when Uncle Phil kicked him out that. Oh, you gonna come through the back door? I'm gonna kick you out of the back doorway.
he's like
You gonna come
that
through the
funny
window? I'm
part.
gonna kick you out the window. Huh?
That funny part was when Will bought that car, and then Uncle Phil was like, "What kind of idiot sold your car without no insurance?" And Jess was like,
Mm-hmm.
"I respect that. The joke's on you. You can't throw
Right.
me outside because I'm
I'm
already
already
outside."
inside.
No way that motherfucker held him like a wrestler.
Yeah. I'm already outside. He keep threw him inside the house. That's the part. That's the cutscenes they should have showed.
Okay, what happens if he has one foot inside and one foot outside? What happens about that?
You do two doubles. You did two double scenes. One inside and one outside. You get thrown out twice by Uncle Phil. One outside and one inside. That would have been
Because
hilarious.
that boy thought he outsmarted Uncle Phil with that shit.
Right.
He
You
felt
can't
so
you
proud
can't
of
kick me
himself.
out. I'm already outside. Uncle Phil kicked him his ass right inside.
He was like,
Then I'm gonna kick ass outside again. That'll be even funnier. Yeah,
"Oh
he always
shit."
was chasing Hillary though.
Yo, Hillary was bad though, but she went all
Yeah,
that.
she definitely was. I heard Pac used to beat.
Of course.
I don't know how true that is. They said she was a link to Pac.
They said that Pac beat Mary J. Blige too.
How come you ain't inform us about that, Q? You always talking about Tupac on here. You mean to tell me your favorite rapper you don't know who he's sleeping with? Let us know. You the Tupac TMZ over here and shit. Dan Quayle, that's a name I ain't heard in a long time. Better comedian Bernie Mac or Steve Harvey? I like Bernie Mac more. Think he had better stand. Steve Harvey was cool on Def Comedy Jam. I don't really care for his shit like that though. Better comedian Chris Tucker or Mike Epps? Oh, Mike Epps is hilarious. I love Mike Epps. Like if you ever seen Mike Epps stand up, like he call people out in the crowd. He don't care. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker. I remember seeing that his only Netflix stand up, and I wasn't. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, I like Chris Tucker back in the '90s when it comes
Yeah.
to stand up. I'm gonna be real with you. He does too much Michael Jackson jokes.
Is
I
he
mean, I
still
like,
doing that?
yeah,
Oh God.
I don't get me wrong. I respect his friendship, but come on, man, come on, man.
Oh man.
Not even Jermaine talks about Michael like that.
Right? And that's his brother. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's it was too much in the limelight. Yeah. What is the art of dialogue? What is that?
Um, that's a Tupac channel.
Of course it is. Never heard of it.
You ever heard of Discussion TV, right?
No, what is that?
It's about it's another Tupac channel. One of his homeboys make videos based on Tupac and exposes Biggie and Puff all the time and shit.
Exposes Biggie. What did Biggie do?
How Biggie has pedophile lyrics and shit.
Oh God. Just say you don't like Biggie. That's you know.
Yeah, because now everyone's talking about, oh, Biggie has pedophile lyrics. I'm just like, I
What
just got.
pedophile? I mean, other than the whole daddy's dick bullshit.
He says in one line in the song, "Just Playing Dreams," how he wanted to get with Raven Simone or some shit like that.
Oh Lord.
And then
You know
that song,
Biggie's dead, right? So they're talking about a dead man. Like, what are you planning on doing about that?
that song, "What's Beef," where he's talking about his little homie who fucks kids and throw them over the bridge.
So what? Are we gonna like rally against Bad Boy now in
Oh,
2021? What is the whole point of doing all that? I don't understand.
there's other motherfuckers molesting
Dan
kids.
Quayle, C. Dolores Tucker, Calvin Butts, all of them were after Tupac.
Hmm.
All the politicians,
Especially house nigga C. Lois Tucker.
right?
I love saying that word, house nigga. I don't know why. Every time I see a house nigga, I don't mind saying it repeated. House nigga, house nigga, house nigga.
Hey man, happens. Better movie character, Craig or Day Day?
Are we really doing this shit? Craig. I was actually talking about Bobby Brown earlier. You know the Bobby Brown unreleased album called Mystical Magic?
No, when did that come out?
It was supposed to come out after Every Little Step. He had that one song called Tap Into My Heart. That should go
Never,
fire.
never heard
Where
of
you
it.
did that with a new edition of VMAs
What happened to the
thing with
album?
it got scrapped. It got unreleased, I guess.
Is the tracks online?
Sun Tracks online.
Never heard it. I didn't even know about what was it called? Mystical Magic?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of what kind of fucking album name was that for Bobby Brown? Was he already on the Mystical Magic when he came up with the album title? Mystical Magic. That doesn't even sound like a that sound like a video game in a album title.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
this is a dope video about Bill Cosby.
Mm.
Yeah, one of the YouTubers did and shit like that. It's very good. Talking about
What
like
is it about?
he said what?
What is it about?
Just questioning his innocence and on how people got mad about him when he started talking about black people need to pull their pants up and shit like that, you know.
Oh Lord. Now our pants is up, but it's too tight. So what do you do?
But I remember that pound cake speech. My mama kept telling me, see, you heard what Bill Cosby said? He'll walk on me,
Mm.
people sag. I'm like, mom, shut up. Mm.
We don't let it sag no more. Now it's too tight around our waist. So what now,
Then
Cosby?
you said how black men shouldn't beat on black women and shit.
You got black men wearing dresses. What do you think about that, Cosby? you know.
Look at Usher.
Oh God, that picture was terrible. Where was that at that he was dressing like that?
Well, I don't even know. I don't. Y'all act like I know these
Dude
motherfuckers. I
had
don't know.
on I don't know what the hell he had on. It looked like he had on a cape with like a short jumpsuit and some white women boots. Like what the fuck? What is happening to men's fashion, yo?
Nigga has not been the same since Confessions at this point.
The men's fashion is really at an all time low right now.
Like, look at me. I don't. Y'all never see me in no fucking dress and shit.
I'm not
I,
wearing that. I don't care how
yeah.
trendy it is. I don't care if Jay Z starts wearing it. That's not gonna
But if Jay Z wears a dress, I'm gonna be done.
because
I'm
once Jay Z wears it, it's gonna be a wrap. Because everybody's gonna wear it now. When Jay Z started a whole button up trend and there was everybody rocking that shit with their fitted hats, and I'm like, yo, I'm not a fan of button ups. I wasn't gonna wear it because Jay Z is wearing it.
And girl, I promise you, change clothes.
You
And
know,
girl, I promise you, change dresses.
it's crazy.
Oh, this is a good question, Ronnie. Better filmography, Sidney Poitier or Samuel Jackson? Whew.
Sam
Yes,
Sam Sam did
Sidney.
some trash and he got some trash in his filmography.
No, Sidney did some try. He did
What bad movies he got?
Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby. He directed that.
Oh Lord, that was bad. But he wasn't filming in it. He just directed it though.
Yeah, yeah, he was, but still, Sidney is the holy grail when it comes to black actors.
Right.
No disrespect, Sidney or Denzel or Angela Bassett.
Denzel to me have a better filmography than Sam.
Denzel's the greatest actor of all time.
He has a way better discography. Denzel don't do trash. Like he picks
He
his
don't.
movies.
Denzel is the greatest actor of all
Kid
time.
Cudi, look, I like Cudi, but that whole dress thing is not a good look for him.
Oh, Cuddy.
You know what I'm saying? That is not. I seen ASAP Rocky wearing that shit too, and
When did ASAP Rocky wear a dress?
he did some modeling thing. I want to say so. Is it Gucci? It's some for some company, and he's like wearing like a kilt in a magazine.
A kilt.
He's wearing like a kilt, like what the Irish people wear. He's wearing like a kilt dress with like boots to up to his knees, and it's in a magazine. This is like a new magazine, like it's like a fashion ad or whatever for him.
Watch people say, "Oh, Rihanna made him do it."
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think Lil Nas X wore a dress at Jimmy Kimmel last night. Was it last night he was on here? He was at Jimmy
Just
Kimmel
stop.
recently and he wore a dress. So it
Just
appears to be like
stop.
the new thing.
Black men, please, to stop this shit, please. God.
I'm not saying when you rock your jeans it gotta sag down to your ass, but I'd rather wear my jeans fitted than wear a fucking dress. That's just not gonna happen.
Oh my God.
You're never gonna see me on here rocking no fucking dress. That's just not happening.
Wow, I swear to God, if a girl ever
Yeah, it was
leaves
like
me,
a leather, like some. I think it was like a leather coat. It was something some coat, kilt he had on, and it was like he had like boots up to his knees and shit. So
I swear to God, if a girl ever tells me to wear a dress, I'll slap her in her face.
that's not happening. No woman should feel comfortable walking down the street with a guy wearing a kilt. There's something that looks odd about that.
Then they're gonna say all that shit like, well, it's the feminine. If he feels comfortable now,
No,
like I said before,
there's nothing masculine about wearing a kilt.
Jesus Christ.
It was at the iHeart Music Awards. I didn't watch the iHeart Music Awards, so I don't know.
That sounds like one of them white people award shows. Oh no. I heart radio, whatever. I don't care.
Clint Eastwood.
Not Clint Eastwood wore a dress too.
Hector said Clint Eastwood. I don't know what he's referring to.
Oh God.
Maybe talking about filmography. Yeah, I think even Eastwood got a better filmography than Samuel L. Jackson.
I was about to say not Clint Eastwood wearing a
Favorite
dress.
better TV show character Tommy or Tariq from Power.
Tariq.
Ronnie, please don't do this. Every night you come on here, you do this, yo.
This nigga
Ghost
Tariq's
or
like,
Tasha?
this nigga Tariq's like, they killed my dad.
I don't think
Who
Tasha
can
Cobbs
write
out
that?
though. I think they writing her out of the show because she's doing that '90s show for ABC with the female rap group.
Yeah, but they didn't pick up the pilot.
Yeah, they picked the part up. They shooting it right now.
Oh, they did. Oh, I heard they
Yeah.
did.
So I don't know if she's doing two shows at once or if they're gonna write her off or go because in the story like she went up to Arizona. So on the Ghost show she went up to Arizona's like so I'm assuming they're gonna write her off. I don't think they're gonna kill her off the show.
Who the? I love when Tommy was like, "Who the fuck you riding with? That got the balls to pull a strip on me."
Nah, '90s you couldn't do that shit. Like half of this shit that goes on now, you couldn't do that shit in the '90s.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like walking down the block wearing like a dress or a kilt and for a guy, that wouldn't have happened.
What the fuck is a kill anyway?
The Roddy Piper, you know Roddy Piper the wrestler, he wore a kilt to the ring. When the
Oh,
Irish people wear the kilts, that's what the dude had on. He had on a kilt and like some knee high boots.
Jesus Christ! I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm just gonna stay masculine and shit. That's all I want to be.
They're gonna look at us like we're the weirdos. What y'all still wearing jeans?
Yeah, I don't get. I'm weird. I don't give a fuck. Let me be weird.
Y'all like the last of the Mohicans. Y'all wearing jeans still, and we already upgraded to kilts and dresses.
Kilts
You
and
know,
dresses.
they're gonna look at us like we old. Like yeah, I'm still rocking jeans. Like you know,
Yeah, I still rock jeans. I still rock.
y'all still
I
rocking boxes. We done moved up the thongs for men. You know who wears boxes anymore? That's so '90s.
oh my god.
It's gonna come down to that shit. I'm telling you. They're gonna make like man fucking bras and shit. You're not wearing your man bra? Why you
They
still
already
wear
made me.
wife beaters? We don't wear that no more. We wear man bras. You know.
What the stupid you got? I swear to God, I don't even know what to say no more.
Crazy man, crazy.
So I finally organized all these fucking magazines and shit.
You did. So when is the Vinyl? I thought the Vinyl collection was gonna be live. Is it recorded already?
Yeah, it's recorded.
So that's
It's dropping
dropping. When is that?
record
Friday.
store day
Okay.
Saturday.
Which is when Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Better
Yeah.
Lyricist, Q-Tip, or Grand Puba. I got Tip.
Tip.
Grand Puba's dope though. I love Grand Puba, man. Underrated. His first album was underrated, severely slept on.
I agree.
I blame a lot of people besides Weezy started that shit too though, like that leopard print like jeggings and all that shit,
Oh God.
and all the facial piercings and all that, and he started that shit too. But it just got worse after Weezy.
Yeah, I like Weezy, but he started a lot of bad trends in hip hop too.
Got weird though, man. Kanye was part of that shit too.
Oh
You
God.
know, why would you want to, as a man, why would you want to wear a dress in the summertime anyway? Out of all the things to wear outdoors, why are you wearing a kilt? Isn't that shit gonna make you more hotter?
People just don't think.
Red, you gotta step your gear up, yo. You gotta get some new Jordans to match your kilt. That's gonna be the new thing. You gotta get your kilt to match your fitted hat.
Yeah.
Once Cameron pull out the pink kilt, it's gonna be a wrap. Everybody gonna start wearing that shit. Like, oh, Cam did it. Let me do it. Cam gonna be rocking his Dipset kilt and shit. His denim kilt.
That's funny.
That's unless you Mel Gibson and Braveheart, that should be the only way you got that shit on. Unless you an actor, if you're not no actor, you should not be wearing that. Young Jock wore dresses. I ain't know. I ain't follow Young Jock.
Didn't Young Jock have like a fucking perm the other time or some shit?
Yeah, when he was on Love and Hip Hop, he had that shit.
Of
He
course.
looked like he was straight out of the 50s. Yo, I'm like, this dude could be like in like the Spinners or some shit.
Nigga look like CeeLo Green's character from the Boondocks and shit.
Ah man. Remember when he came out and people would say he's the down south version of Mace? That's a disgrace to Mace, yo.
It's going down.
I'm like, no. On Mace's worst day, he was still better than Young Jock.
It's going down. We in the
Young
mall.
Thug, I don't wait. I don't listen to Young Thug. I wouldn't know what the hell he wears.
First number two. Do the damn thing.
Your favorite violent movie of all time? Uh, favorite violent movie of all time. That's a good one, Sam. There's so many. I realize Scarface, The Killer. That was a good one. Um, what else? Natural Born Killers. That was a good one. A lot. Commando, yeah, Commando was classic. I love Commando. All of those movies were considered violent back then, and it wasn't really violent when you look at them now. You
That's
know,
exactly.
but like if you look at any Stallone film from the '80s, oh that was so violent back then, but now it's like that was like PG compared to shit that's out now. John Wick is more violent than a lot of those Stallone films back then. Better dancer, J Lo or Janet Jackson. I love See, but J Lo is a choreographer though. Like she's
Right.
a great dancer, but she can't sing for shit, but she can dance. But I love Janet though. Janet, she just when she danced, it was just like yo, like that was just great watching her dance. But she just reminded me of Michael, and Michael was just great too. Kill Bill, yeah, Kill Bill was a violent movie as well. I'm trying to think of like more recent ones though, like yeah, Kill Bill, John Wick. Um,
Oh my god.
there's a lot out there, man.
Oh my god.
How about that versus if you put Janet against J Lo, who's winning that?
To be honest, Janet.
Well, I got Janet, but I know J Lo got a following too. So Shakira, yeah.
Oh shit. I'm gonna stay up for maybe another 10 minutes.
Definitely Janet for me.
Shakira's an alright dancer.
Hips don't lie.
Dead ass. Q, I already said I'm not a fan of Trick Daddy like that.
Trick Daddy, I didn't like him before. I want to say like in the past 2 years, I've listened to like some of his albums, and I have a couple of his albums. Thug Matrimony, and I forgot the other two. The name of the other two. My man is going blank right now, but yeah, I got like three of his albums that were dope. He's like him and Rick Ross are like probably the only two from Miami I would listen to. Definitely Rick Ross, because I think his shit is flawless. And then Trick Daddy.
Interesting.
Yeah, early Trick Daddy, the early Trick Daddy shit. Um, backed by popular Thug the Man. I got that one. Thug Matrimony. I forgot the name of the other one I got. But yeah, those albums are dope though. He did his thing. What do you think about Looney Coleon? Who's that?
That name sounds so familiar.
I
Looney
don't know. I
Coleon.
don't know who that is. Yeah, that was like his thing, just like naming, putting the word Thug in all his albums. Are the
I like
Loonies
that song.
underrated? Hmm?
Who Loonies?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like they're just right in my opinion.
Rick Ross did a song with Trina called "I Told You All" from All About the Benjamins. I don't even remember that song.
Yeah, I heard about that song. Never liked the movie though.
Is that on any of his albums? I don't even. I went to see All About the Benjamins. I don't even remember that song.
Yeah, you know, like with certain soundtracks, they don't always like play all the music in the soundtrack in the movie.
Is it
Sometimes.
on any of his albums? Like what year was
Nah,
that?
that was like back in
Oh two or
'02.
so.
Yeah, way before.
I don't even remember. I don't know him. Looney Coleon. He's from Sacramento.
What the fuck?
Are they underrated though? Like after the second album, I haven't heard nothing from them.
I I never really thought they were underrated. I thought they were just right. Cause Yuck Mouth, he still gets a lot of love in the West and shit like that too.
What happened to the other dude?
I don't even know.
Better TV show character JJ Othelmo. JJ, he made the show.
Mr. Dynamite.
I only watched it for JJ. I didn't watch it for nobody else. I wasn't watching it for Penny or for Flo or anybody else on it.
Oh no, mama, no,
You know,
please.
Looney's Operation Stackola or Dog Food for me, but Operation Stackola is like the Looney's classic album. You know, you listen to Deftones, Dredge?
You said what?
The Deftones, you listen to them?
No, I'm listening to Massive Attack.
Or you don't like the Deftones?
Hmm?
The Deftones, you listen to them?
Oh no, no, I never heard of them.
I've heard of them. I haven't listened to them though.
Fuck it, I don't give a damn. I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, Dark Horse. That was my favorite track on the Prism album, and I love the video. Like the video that they did with she and Juicy J. That shit was dope. I
Talking
just don't
about
like Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Yeah,
Mm.
you fuck with Katy Perry?
Some of us, I'm not like a big fan like that.
Have you heard any of her albums?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, Prism was like one of my favorites. So my Prism and Teenage Contraction. I like um I like the Trippy album from Juicy J. The first solo album he did. That was dope.
What year did that come out again?
That was 2013, I think 2014, something like that. It was in the 2010s. I don't I got the probably got the year wrong, but he had Justin Timberlake was on there. He had Wiz Khalifa on there. Timberland did some stuff on there. He had like that's when he was hitting the mixtapes too. Like that's when he had dropped Bands that Make a Dance. That was on that album. Hollow Tip, dope MC from Sacramento. I never heard of him either.
Okay, new music. Okay.
Hollow Tip, 2013. Yeah, that's when it was. Yeah, Stay Trippy. That joint was fire. I like that one. I think he had signed with Taylor Gang at that point.
Yeah, for better or for worse. Shit, it's gonna be harder than I thought. Yeah,
Favorite
I'll.
vocalist, Layla Hathaway or Roberta Flack? I got Roberta.
Hmm, that's actually a good question. I'm gonna have to go with Berta too.
Give me one more second. All right.
Deftones, I probably would like them. 'Cause I know Reg don't really do the alternative rock. That's more me. He likes more the heavy metal shit.
I mean, I do a little bit of alternative rock though. It
Who's
depends.
your
Like
favorite alternative rock band?
my favorite one,
Yeah.
um, Talking Heads, Nirvana.
What's the last alternative rock band you listened to?
You mean like from the new group and the new age or what?
Like new or old?
Mm. Last alternative rock I listened to, like Red Hot Chili Peppers when we did
Oh, okay.
Californication.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but before that, probably like Talking Heads or even the Alice in Chains too.
Okay. More Rage. Yeah, we got to talk about some Rage Against the Machine. I definitely want to do that. 'Cause I know they reunited. I hope they come out with a new album soon. Reg would dig it. Maybe he would. I don't know. Is he? I don't know. I'm more into that alternative rock. So I mean, I haven't. I don't know. I never listened to them before, but I definitely gonna check them out. I'm gonna check that one out. Better group member Michael Bivins or Ronnie Devo? Why are we doing this? What makes them better group members though, Ronnie? What are you going off of? Cause they both were in the same group. You know, they don't have no solo albums. So I mean, they all when they left New Edition and they did BBD, that's still them. So I can't even answer that. What makes them better? gonna definitely check out Deftones, yo. I'm gonna check out that Round the Fur album. Beat Street, I haven't seen that in years, in forever. Who is the best female dancer in terms of what? I don't understand. In R&B, there's no bad blood. I wanted it. I think people are confused with what actually went on. There's no bad blood. I gotta be me at the end of the day, and I guess they didn't like that or whatever. And it is what it is. With me and Reg are doing our own thing, so I can't look back to the past and you know worry about what people got to say or whatever. I gotta be me. Better dancer, Usher or Justin? Usher definitely. Justin could dance, but I don't think he touching Usher when it comes to dancing. You know, Justin could definitely dance. I've seen like his concerts and stuff, but I think Usher is better, dancing wise. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like what me, Reg, and Ashley got is a special thing. We didn't plan it. It just turned out like that, and it's worked out for us. There's a lot of stuff that we discussed that we probably wouldn't be able to discuss on another podcast. So it is what it is. We had some good times there. It was great, but we got to do our own thing. In terms of R&B, like I'm still picking Usher. You know, I think he's a better dancer. Justin Timberlake I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake solo artist wise, not the NSYNC shit, but I think that would be a good versus. Um, but I still got Usher though. Thanks. Appreciate the support. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Reg's channel. We're just gonna do different things like we've been doing. You know. He means
Shut
female.
up.
What you mean? I don't understand. He
What
said
you
he
talking
said
about?
he said Usher or Justin Timberlake. So
Mm.
Of course, Usher.
best female dancer. I got Janet. I mean, who's better than Janet dancing wise? Like I don't. J Lo could dance, but I still don't think she's better than Janet. Beyonce, I don't think she's better than Janet. I don't think Ciara better than Janet. So I got Janet as far as female dancers. Janet's still doing it at 50 something years old. She's still dancing. So you know.
Not that it's starting to rain now.
Is it raining over there? It's supposed to rain here too. Thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's thunderstorm, but they said flash flood in the morning, like autumn hours. Now
Well,
it's not here all this thunder
yeah,
now. Like really,
because anytime the humidity go up, you're gonna get thunderstorms.
right?
Better pianist, Alicia Keys or John Legend? I got Alicia Keys. I mean, it's all in her name, Alicia Keys. So
Jesus. I'm gonna answer like a few more comments.
that's funny. My mom subscribed to my channel and your channel. Oh man. I think she wants to be on the chat. Like she's trying to figure out how to be on the chat and type.
And she don't using it on her phone or the computer.
She's using it on the Fire Stick.
I don't think you can get on a shot on a fire stick. I don't think
Like
so.
on the Fire Stick, you could go to like a live stream and see the comments. But I think she's trying to do it on the Fire Stick. But I told her she got to do it on her phone or her iPad.
Yeah,
Favorite Alicia Keys album?
diary.
I love the first two, Songs in A Mind and Diary. I like a lot of her albums though. Like even was it Freedom? Was it Freedom of Alicia Keys or something like that?
Yeah,
That one was good. I liked Girl on Fire. That was good. Um, the Hair album. I like that one too. I like most of her albums. I haven't heard the new one yet. I haven't heard the latest one. I was it As I Am. That was a dope one. I like that one. What about Male Dances? Who the hell is that?
the
Male
male.
Dances? You mean? I said Usher.
Do niggas even dancing anymore? I'm just asking.
Well, no. Well, I mean that's why I said Usher. Well, I mean you got Breezy. He's really still dancing. He's like the only one really, basically.
Right.
Breezy, Usher, Justin Timberlake, and even Breezy is a great dancer. So I think he might be better than both Usher and Justin.
He's getting consistent with his dancing.
He's a great dancer. Yeah, that's about it. Like a lot of the other artists don't dance no more. He's like the only one left, really. Bruno Mars dances, but I don't think he's better than Breezy though
No.
when it comes to dancing. Yeah, Alicia Keys, my boy, that was a dope one. And the time was dope. It didn't really need a remix though. Like it was okay to hear Beyonce with Justin. I thought the song was good even without her.
Personally, I kind of like the remix more.
You like the remix more?
Yeah.
Of course you would. You throwing shots at Justin. Of course he would like it more because Beyonce on it.
I mean, I like the original version too. That's not.
I don't know. I just feel like like even with the weekend, like the weekend did like variations of certain songs on the After Hours album. Like yeah, I think he had like a remix with Ariana Grande. He didn't really need to do a variation of those songs. It was great the way it was. He had a remix with Nicki Minaj for one of those songs. I'm like, you don't need no remix for that.
Hmm. I feel like it's a label too.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they just put a remix together with the hottest artists out. Get Doja Cat, get Ariana, Nicki Minaj will throw a remix for her on there. Like, come on,
Yeah, don't play me. But anyway, I'm about to call it a night.
Yeah.
I'm about to work on some music and smoke some trees and whatnot. But
Tomorrow,
this is you said what?
what we doing tomorrow?
Okay, so tomorrow it's a lot. There's gonna be two reviews tomorrow.
Is it live or one is taped? I thought one is taped.
Yeah, one is taped. The
Okay,
Q-tip
so
one.
we're recording amplified and we're gonna go live with Anita Baker.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa, Vano, you said After Hours is overrated?
I don't think it's overrated.
How?
I think that was the best album of last year
I agree, man.
to me.
And y'all know how I feel about the weekend, certain stuff on the weekend and shit too. So, but yeah, but yeah, you're gonna do the Nita Baker, giving you the best that I got, and Q-Tip's amplified. It's gonna be pre-recorded. I might drop the Q-Tip one sometime in the weekend and stuff like that. So just be on the lookout.
Dope.
Um, Sunday, I may just do like a random chat Sunday since I forgot, the Metallica review was on Monday and shit like that too. So I might just do a chat on Sunday or some bullshit. Cause the Metallica Mondays start this Monday.
Yeah, his mixtapes are great. I don't think he has an underrated album. Not to me.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to say the trilogy is underrated, I won't mind, but I don't
No,
think so.
that's not
No.
underrated. I the How did you feel about Kissland?
That was pretty good.
That was great. Cause I
Yeah,
don't know that I didn't think Kissland was a great album. I like some songs,
I can
but
understand that.
other than Kissland, I feel like all his Beauty and the Madness, Starboy, I feel like all his albums were great. Well, he said
I,
unpopular opinion. I mean, there's people that they don't. I've been on podcasts where people don't get the weekend. They don't get his music. They don't get his style or whatever. So that people gonna fuck with him. People ain't gonna fuck with
I don't get Lil Baby style, but
him.
he's like the best rapper alive right now.
Um,
Mm. But yeah, man. Definitely stay tuned for all this dope shit coming up. Thank y'all so much for being with us when we did the Van Halen breakdown and shit. And if you want to check out some Van Halen albums with Sammy Hagar, be my guest. No Beauty and the Beast. But anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow shit for the Anita Baker and the Q. Well, stay tuned this weekend for the Q-Tip
right.
review and shit too. So,
Mm-hmm.
next week, of course, the Public Enemy breakdown. Next Saturday is um Juneteenth.
Yeah, is it next Saturday we doing it?
Yeah,
Oh wow, you never do shows on Saturday.
I know. I didn't know Juneteenth was on Saturday until I looked at my calendar today. I was like, oh fuck.
Okay.
Tupac movie breakdown. I can't find a fucking Bullet movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You have it on DVD?
No,
So you can't find it on streaming? That's what you mean?
no. That like the latter Tupac movie is kind of hard to find on streaming and shit for some
Yeah,
reason.
the stream is. You got to. You might have to check like various movie apps because
Uh,
like only one place they might not have it. They might have like one, and then you got to check another app or whatever. So,
yeah, 'cause I don't want to. I don't want to buy those movies too.
Anita Baker review is 11 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, 11 p.m. Give me
That's the
the best
usual
night.
time for us, 11 p.m. So,
Right. Yeah, man. Unless
right,
otherwise though, but
right.
11 p.m. is
Unless
usually.
Reggie's making like a four course meal and shit.
Yeah. But thank y'all so much for watching. I am about to go chill out for the night and try. I will hit you up later on. Oh,
All right.
by the way, did you hear that beat? I sent you and shit.
Yeah. Well, tonight you heard you sent it to me.
Like, I did like a video and shit
Send
like
it.
that.
Oh, yeah, I saw it in the group chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Eastern
Yes,
time, man.
Eastern. Yes, 11 p.m. Eastern.
All right. And Ashley's gonna come with us too. Shout out to
Yes, Ashley
Ashley.
B. She gonna be there for the Q-tip one too, or just the Anita?
Just the Anita,
Okay.
because she has to go to bed after the Anita one
Right.
too. So,
Shout out to
but other
Ashley.
than that, hope everyone has a good night.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.